Can I see? I can see you now. Hello. We're hoping this turns out. This is another attempt at getting Keynote to work since I don't know how to do it. But I think I've come farther. And thank you everybody for coming. And there's been people missing our Zooms. They've gotten to where they like to watch them the next day, but we haven't been able to do it and it work out right. So we're going to see if tonight works out right. Let me get this down. Let's go ahead and share my screen. And let's go straight to the PowerPoint. And everybody can see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yay. So Lisa became a health coach in the last challenge. And I'm not promoting health coaching. I'm talking about Lisa. We all love to hear each other's success stories. And Lisa got our scholarship, right, Lisa? From
yes. Got the money.
From the Meltdown Challenge. The coach kit costs $199, and she has been connecting some people that she knows with us. We do training, and Lisa went to see her doctor yesterday, and her doctor got on a three-way with me and Gay last night. And Lisa's first client in the business is going to be her pain management doctor.
Great.
So tell them how good it feels to be helping someone and how good it feels that he trusted you enough. I mean, it's just a crazy feeling, isn't it, Lisa?
Yes, it's awesome. Well, I was tickled to death when I got Leslie to join the challenge. So this is like just, oh my goodness, it's awesome. And the whole time I'm just thinking of my journey where I started and how much better that I personally feel right now sitting here. Not just because I've lost some weight, but just as a person, in all, because the food is so nutritious. So I'm not going to push the food. But so my doctor has actually watched me progress through this. And we have had many conversations. Obviously, he's a pain management doctor. And so I've just talked to him here and there, and the thing that feels so good about it is he has started asking me, well, what are you doing? You're losing weight. What are you doing? So the fact that he is a doctor and he's making a personal choice for himself, and the fact that, and I honestly, I didn't do anything. I just did what I was doing and went, and he actually started talking to me. But once he did, and I just shared with him the simple truth of, I'm feeling so much better that it's helping my pain, and that's a good thing. And so it's a real honor that he trusted me.
Quiet.
In his journey.
They're fine, Marcia. Don't worry about them. Martha and Dick, I'm going to separate them by calling Martha. Martha and Dick, the doctor they went to, he actually first told her it was Martha that did it, and her doctor actually told her that she shouldn't be doing it. And Martha came to me and wanted me to start her on the program without the approval of her doctor. And I said, no, Martha, you can't do that. And so then somebody else was using that same doctor, and they were a client of mine, and I said, Martha, Alan's going to the doctor and he's letting him do it. So she went and had another conversation, and they agreed. And then he sat and watched Martha, and then he watched Dick, and he became a health coach too. So they have a very similar story, and it's just a really good feeling. And then when you get someone like a doctor that's actually paid attention, he started a weight loss division, right?
Right.
He was really funny. We did a three-way call with Gay last night, and when he was talking to Gay, he said that you could ask him about portions, and you got it, Marsh? Thank you. Gay asked him about what his habits were and what he thought was causing him his problems and stuff, and he says, I eat too much. He says, I eat a lot. And then when we ended the conversation with Dr. Murphy, he said, we showed him the food and everything, and we all were saying, well, you're going to do so good. He said, yeah, the worst case is going to happen is I'll use your food along with my food. We said, well, that won't work. But
I forgot to mention, I didn't actually have an appointment yesterday. I've been talking to him all along, but I had to be in that area yesterday. Since I had my materials in my kit, I took him product catalog and some of the little brochures, and it just so happened he was there, and his wife, who's the receptionist, said, "Go on back." And I went in his office, and he said, "Come sit down, take a load off." That's how he is. And I sat down by him, and I handed him he opened the manila envelope, and he pulled the product catalog out. And since we had already talked, he's like, "Oh, is this what you were telling me about?" And he was just all in the product catalog.
Yeah.
So he was
So
very
congratulations, Lisa, on this early success, and what you know is you paying back what you feel good that's been done.
feels really good.
And Martha and Dick have really paid it forward to a lot of people as well. So that's always really great to hear when you see somebody doing well like that and helping others. So we're going to do our little friends gathering. And Tony, you can look at this. And so I said, let's do this a little bit different. The first one is we do remember the days. We don't remember the days. We remember the moments. So I thought if somebody had a moment that was really dear to the heart, they could share that, or some magical moment that you had, or tell us something good. And that happiness isn't something constant. It is spontaneous and something that we create. So if you had something special like that to share, or memories are special moments that tell our story. If there's a memory that you have that you know is directly related to a value you have or the person you are, that would be great. Or to just share your passion. And I never figure mine out till I'm sitting here talking to you guys. So I'm going to look at it just the same thing way you do, and I'm going to pick something out of it.
One.
When somebody gets one, let us know.
Eight.
I've already shared, but I'm going to have to say that my moment is going to be when you visit, it's not a moment, but it's a time really, but when you came back through and visited me at my home and helped me, shared with me, this with me, and the moments after, like with Leslie, when I got her to join the challenge, and getting my first client to help them, those are my moments right now. I have others, but those are pretty special right now.
I got something.
What you got?
Tell me something good, right? I want to tell you something good. I'm going to turn 85 in a few days, 7 more days, but the 10th of August, I'm going to be 85. And come to me and say, what? When I'm playing 3 days of golf. I go and play golf 2 times a week. I work around the house. I'm moving around, and I'm not in a wheelchair yet. So,
don't even say yet.
Tell me something good. That is good.
Oh, shucks.
Who's next? Who's next?
Tony, I'm younger than you are.
Are you? How old are you? Look at him, how good he looks.
75.
Oh my gosh. So you got one to share, Dick?
How do you know what it feels good to say? I'm going to be
I'm
85.
trying to create a laugh.
Why don't you share one of those moments with the baby?
Oh, yeah, the baby is beautiful.
Yeah. I know what moment you
So
can
much fun. The baby's more intelligent than I am.
Dick,
He's a good baby.
let me have you share a moment that you shared with me when he was born and you were holding him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what you said about you didn't think that moment was going to happen.
I know. Well, no.
Can you share that with everybody?
Well, yeah, my daughter never had a child. And she went to the army, and they give her the shots that are supposed to help to get pregnant. And she did it twice and never got pregnant. This time she lost the weight and taking mad and fast food and thinking about it, and they got pregnant. First time she ever got pregnant.
Yeah. And she was older. Lisa, it does say in the literature to always warn young people, because the estrogen gets the hormones going and when they're getting healthy, and we want to tell them to be sure if they don't want to get pregnant to take precaution, because babies during this process, it's one of the.
That reminds me of Jeannie and Patrick and Michaela.
Yeah. So who's next? Marsha, you want to do it? You got a passion? You got a memory? No, a magical moment.
On the phone.
Yeah, I'm talking to Bird Mom.
Oh, okay. I guess a silly one. In 2006, I went to Australia to see my best friend, and I hadn't seen her since 1965. So it was like 41 years, and I finally met her as an adult. And it was just awesome. The whole meeting was awesome. Just getting off the plane and seeing her there, and it was crazy. I'll never forget that.
Wow. Did you recognize her?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Was there things about her that were still the same as when you knew her as a young person?
Yes, but the way, I guess her voice changed a little bit, and she sounded older, and she moved a little bit slower, and I couldn't believe it was the same friend that I knew like is 13 and 14 years old.
Mm-hmm. Well, I finally got a memory. It popped in right before you started talking, so I'm glad. And Lisa will like this because this involves her grandmother, my mother. And my mother bought me an organ when I was 16 years old, and they were very poor and very broke. They needed food more than they needed an organ, but she bought it for me anyway. And so when I married, I would call my mother, and I'd lay the phone down by the speaker, and I would play hymns for her.
Oh.
Yeah, we would do that for hours. Yeah, that's my memory.
Wow.
Okay, so I think that's all of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to part 2. So, fall into the health and wellness. Join the 6-week fall health games challenge starting September 12th. We're really a month away. You don't see me doing a whole lot of encouragement on the site yet because I just feel like people will get tired of seeing it and it won't have any impact. So I'm waiting until it gets a little bit closer. They're offering starting in August that people can join for and be until the second week of the challenge for free. And then they can get their money back if they don't want to stay. That's probably really good to get people to try it. Because I think after 7 days, it's either for them or it's not. You know, we've all seen a lot of people come through here, but they don't know how good it's gotten and the benefit it serves all of us when we're in here. As we're talking to people about the Optavia, it's really hard not to throw the community and the support that we all have in it. They talked at convention of wanting everyone to go. I wasn't even going to say this, and now it's come up because of conversation. But they want all of us to stop our own huddle ups and just use the huddle ups that are in the challenge. And Gay looked at me, my coach looked at me and said, "Oh, that ain't ever going to happen with your group."
No, please, no.
No. I like these.
So I haven't started encouraging people, and I don't know that you guys know anyone to encourage yet or not, but I'll get back on that soon. We already have 17 people in the room. Take Shape for Life made a huge announcement. They actually led up to it. Before we even got to convention, they said that the biggest change that ever happened was going to happen at this convention. And the first night we got there, which is the general ceremony, and they really left us hanging that night. Just Dr. A, when he walked out on the stage and he started talking, he didn't get 2 words out of his mouth and he choked up. Because this is something, we didn't know what it was, but it was really obvious. It was really big. And that was a special moment when he choked up. But this was the dream that he had. He is a visionary. I mean, he is definitely going to be remembered long after he's gone because of the amount of people that are healthy today as a result of his one idea to meet people further downstream, and then he could do them some good. He was at the end of his life. And he left there. He actually told a story about getting stuck with a needle when he was helping somebody with emergency room. And he said he has 2 babies at home, and he says, "What am I doing?" And it was after that he had the idea to meet people further downstream. But with his new product and his vision and his plan to return America to a state of health is a reality, and it will happen. And to be part of that movement is why I do this. I actually, my first convention, when he said, "Let's go out and get America healthy," I really didn't have that in me. I mean, he said it, I heard it. I don't know that I had a reaction, but I know I didn't believe it. And as I have continued and watched what he's done and seen the changes, that first convention, you have to remember, I haven't seen Dick and Marcia's health improve the way it had. So Dick was my inspiration. When I saw him get off of the oxygen, get off of the medicine that he was on, and get up out of a wheelchair, I'd never seen Dick out of a wheelchair. So he is my reason. He will always be my reason that I'll never be anywhere else but here doing this. So the way Dr. Anderson explained to us what was going to happen in June of 2017 is Take Shape for Life will no longer exist. Take Shape for Life will become Optavia. And he likened it to a caterpillar. So to become a butterfly, a caterpillar first digests itself, but certain groups of cells survive, turning the soup into eyes, wings, antennae, and other adult structures. And this is what broke Dr. A up, is because he had to let go. For Take Shape for Life to go to the next step, it could no longer just belong to him. And he allowed all of the leaders that, they call it health coaches, helping health coaches. So all the people who have been very successful at this have now put trainings together and made it possible for just an ordinary person to go out there and help people who are near them, because there's never a money motive involved here. It's always about waiting till people are ready and then partner up with them and then go alongside them and bring them to a healthier state, whatever that is for each person. It's never the same for different people. We are a growing community of people who are ready to take personal responsibility for their optimal well-being in life. That is his mission. He doesn't want you to get on the program to lose weight. He doesn't want you to be in the challenge to get points. He wants you to be in there to learn, and you don't have to even be on the program in the challenge. He wants you to learn those daily habits of health that as you put them into your life, your health is going to get better. And literally, if you look at people in the end of their life, Bev, and I know you allude to this a lot, and you know, you feel like you run out of time. And there are certain things you know are going to happen if you don't get this taken care of. And literally what he's offering to everyone is to pick whether you want to be independent, moving around, feeling good, the last day of your life, or if you want to be dependent on somebody else for your basic needs in the end of your life. And being that well requires the desire from you. That's not something that anyone can convince you of. It has to come from the person. When you see a person that's got a port in their chest, their hair is gone, and they're standing there smoking a cigarette, you're never going to help that person. But you see the person who wants to quit smoking and does quit smoking. Those are two completely different people. But they're still human beings that have feelings. And you have to respect where they're at. You meet people where they're at. And if they never come forward, you hope they pick up some of the healthy habits that's going to make them better than they were before they met you. And that is what we do, and that is what his vision is. Yeah.
If they'll take the first step, we could help them with the rest.
Absolutely. So now we're going to get
the first step.
Look, it gets back to being ready. It gets back to being ready. The history and the heritage. He went through, and it was really very funny when there was 12 people, when there was 100 people, when there was 500 people, and now there's thousands of people. And he revisited how Take Shape for Life existed over all those years and brought it to the future, to the present. And he did that to introduce Optavia. And that's why he choked up. And now what he created has turned into something that actually is, it's going to be unstoppable. If you buy stock, you should pay attention to that, because it's not even going to be announced until June. Well, it's out there, but it's not going to be shifted into that 100% until June of 2017. And just like the Medifast stock it goes up constantly, so will this. I have no doubt about it. Outstanding products bring about outstanding results, and as a consumer, preferences evolve. Our products must evolve. Continuous innovation is critical to ensure the best experience for you. Our new Optavia fuelings bring bold flavors and exciting ingredients sourced from all around the world to provide you healthy fuelings with a scientifically proven nutrition profile. The food scientists that create this food, they love what they do. They're the first ones to tell you that they hate their jobs where they're creating food to make it cheap, make it addictive, and make it plentiful for people to get, where health is never a concern. It's never even involved in the equation. Now they actually get to create food and products where the only thing that's taken into consideration is health. They love their work. Optavia fuelings contain no colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives from artificial sources, and the Optavia line steers clear of all artificial additives. In addition, each Optavia fueling contains no colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives from artificial sources, no genetically engineered ingredients, a minimum of 250 million CFUs of Canadensis BC30 probiotic cultures per fueling to help you support your digestive and your immune health. The same 25 vitamins and minerals that are in our current packaging, including now they're putting in the vitamin D. Everybody's hearing about getting more vitamin D, and premium ingredients from all over the world. We've searched high and low across the globe for specialty ingredients to make your eating experience one to remember. Chia seeds from Bolivia, rosemary from the Mediterranean, thyme from Morocco, cinnamon from Indonesia, coconut sugar from the Philippines, and more, in order to provide you with the highest quality and the best tasting fuelings possible. They're going to take the favorites of the existing products and they're going to clean them and put them under the Optavia label. It will be over the course of next year. In January, I think 30 products are going to come over. You're going to be able to order your old products just the same way they are, or you're going to be able to select from the new products. If you're ordering the old products now and you're a new client, you can actually pick from the new products for your 5 free boxes. I think that's it, what I would say there. The other thing I would say is I want to have a tasting here at the house for anybody that's in the area, but it's not going to happen. I got so much going on. Tony's son's coming in next week. I wanted to do it this weekend. But if anybody wants to come here to the house, I'd be happy to share with you. Just give me a call so we can set up a time. And then at some time, probably 3 weeks from now, I can have a tasting here in the house. And if you want to bring product that you have and trade out for some of my product, I'll be happy to do that with you too. And that way you can try the new products. And y'all read those? Now the chia. Oh, you know what? The bars. I don't like the honey chili one, but Barbara Grantham loves the honey chili one. So you know everybody doesn't have the same taste. I love the dark chocolate covered cherry shake. It's really very good. Chocolate covered cherry used to be one of my sins, and they actually made a dark chocolate cherry covered cherry shake. Somebody must have told them about me. I'm not sure. I had the bars. I like the 2 bars. The honey chili one, I won't order that for me, and I won't eat another one that I have. I'll be happy to share that with anyone. Chia Bliss smoothie I have not tried yet. I did the cinnamon cream cheese swirl cake, and I had to ignore that word cream cheese because I have a thing in my head that I don't eat cream cheese, but I know all our products are the same footprint. So I was able to make that switch in my head so I could eat it, and it was really very good. Tony, you really like it. I've done the cheddar herb biscuit. It was too dry for me. I'm going to add a little bit more water the next time that I make it. Sometimes you can work with these things. I could feel the flavor in it, but it was way too dry for me. I've had the spinach pesto mac and cheese, really good, and I haven't had that last one yet, the chipotle mac and cheese. So here is the video that he played for us. This is my first embedded, so I can't wait till see tomorrow. You can actually hear it. I think I didn't share with sound. Let me go back and do that. hold on a minute. I just thought of that. Here was sound. All right.
Notice I have my arm under my neck because I hurt from bobbing my head last night.
Okay, so here we go, guys. Let me know. Let me know that you hear it. Okay.
Take Shape for Life's proven portfolio of fuelings has supported hundreds of thousands on their journey to optimal health throughout the years. Designed to provide the right nutrition at every stage of the journey, our fuelings are nutritious, delicious, and effective. Optavia fuelings provide the same scientifically proven nutritional profile as our portfolio of over 70 fuelings does today, as they are nutritionally interchangeable. Optavia fuelings can be used right alongside or in place of the delicious options you already know and love. Our new Optavia fuelings bring flavors and exciting ingredients sourced from all over the world to provide our family of health coaches and clients with additional choices. Fueling your body every 3 hours is a core part of the habits of health and part of what we help people do to actually create long-term health. What's really neat, Optavia products now evolve to that next level, where we're not only giving them the highest quality ingredients, but also things that are free of any things that people might be concerned about. Now our products, all of our products, are really healthy and they're good for you. We now have a specific line that's using more natural, more ingredients that are coming right from all over the world that will help us help people not only start reaching a healthy weight, but also they can use for the rest of their life to fuel themselves in those times when they don't have access to great tasting and healthy food.
There has been a very, very specific selection. We have spent years in making sure that we select the highest grade ingredients for all across the world, from Bolivia to the United States, to Europe, to Latin America. We have been looking at what are some of those flavors that are actually really, really unique and can bring some authenticity and some diversity into the line of product that we have.
Optavia fuelings contain no colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives from artificial sources. Each fueling in the Optavia line contains a minimum of 250 million CFU of probiotics per serving.
What is really, really important about this Optavia line is that for the first time in the history of our company, these products are 100% exclusive to our network of health coaches and clients. This is a line of 13 different products that have been formulated with the highest grade ingredients from all around the world. The future of Optavia is going to be exceptional at so many levels, because the foundation of Optavia is based on the extraordinary science and community base and vision that created us and put us where we are on the map today.
We're about creating consciousness, about awakening people to the possibility, how important their health is, their well-being, making sure the things they do allow them to move forward and have time for their families, for the people that are important to them. This is really the beginning of something very big. The time when Take Shape for Life, as it evolves into Optavia, will change the world for all of us.
So the little logo is about 24 hours in a day on what we choose to do with them. And I shared this with you because I can't take everybody to convention with me. I can't make everybody feel the importance of all this, but I can share the experience that I have so that you can be touched by it. And when the future arrives and people see what's going on with this, you can remember that you knew about it right after I did. You're going to be watching this happen right out there in the general public, and it's going to be phenomenal. So now,
One thing you should know, this food, this activity, you cannot from no one but us. Activia, they cannot.
Yeah.
It's not sold any.
It's
other
exclusive
place. It's
to
exclusive for us.
for
That's
the
it.
health coaches.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So that's really good, and I
Yeah.
hope we get to help a whole lot of people. Anybody want to say anything for the success story? I always hate being the only one that says anything.
I bet
How
that
does
was an
anybody
experience.
feel about the products? I mean, does it make you proud?
Oh, absolutely.
It makes me proud. It makes me proud.
Yeah, I just ordered mine.
I know. I saw your order go in.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It was shipped today.
Yeah. Anyone that wants to try product that wants to come here to the house, feel free.
I'll be over tomorrow.
Well, you have to call me after work. I'll give you that too. And that is it. So what do you think? Think he's going to get America healthy?
I think so.
And you look at this and we all make it so much about image. But I know because from the inside out, it's not about how you look. It's about how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't feel the best you can feel, then that's where you're shortchanging yourself. And it's personal. It's a personal choice everybody makes every day. I know. I was going to talk to you too, Marcia.
Damn.
Oh wait,
But I noticed, you know what I noticed as I was watching that?
yeah.
You know, you could see the weight loss in the big picture, but I was looking at faces.
Yeah.
And I don't think I saw a picture, one of those before and afters go through there, that the face in the actors was not just glowing, just happy.
When I had that, when I was watching, I had the thought about Marcia, and I don't think you'll mind me sharing it. If you mind me sharing this, you tell me that, and I'll never drag you in this again, okay, Marcia?
Okay.
Yeah. But you were telling me how unhappy you were about what you putting some weight on.
Yes, yes.
That to me was just what made me say, it's not about how you look, it's about how you feel.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was all I was going to say.
Mhm.
Well, thank you guys for coming. I hope that the people who watch us tomorrow actually get to hear it. Thumbs up. I'm sure they'll let me know on the page.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Bye.
Have a good
Good
night.
night, everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Come get some samples.
I will.
Okay.
Double now.
Bye.
Bye.